Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Final Fantasy Tactics. In the last episode, we headed into the Finnath River and ended up fighting a bunch of chocobos. We ended up killing them all after a rather short amount of time. And in this episode, we are going to head into Zeltennia Castle to see what Delita wants from us. Before we do that though, I do want to look at a couple of things party-wise. Not really much has changed in most cases, but I do want to point out briefly that, well, we have a new wizard spell in our arsenal. It is Flare. It is the one of the most powerful magic spells in the retinue, and it costs 60 MP normally. However, with math skills it costs 0 and has no charge time, so ha. And it can be calculated, you notice, unlike the 4s which can't. So in terms of learning stuff, this is probably a little bit of a priority once you've got Calculator, because it's really powerful and you can calc it, so yay. Okay, as I mentioned also, what you'll want to do is make sure you bring in allies that can attack at range, because if you do, this battle becomes a lot easier. I have equipped Monica with Magic Attack Up, which is part of why she caused 333 damage last time with the lightning. Let's see, as for the rest of my party, I've got actually Samurai with Attack Up. I'm not really sure whether to do Attack Up or Two Hands, honestly, with her now. I'm a little divided. I'm going to test out Attack Up and see how well it goes, and then use Two Swords and see how well it goes, and see which I prefer. So, there's that. Then Timothy, my ninja, is pretty much back to normal. I mean, he never really changed too much, I guess, but he's normal. Let's see. My Ramza, I have put Equip Armor back on him, because I had that on him before I put Maintenance on, so just makes him a little more versatile overall. And then, let's see, Mustadio, I've got back to pretty much his normal set. And then for Beowulf, it's the same thing. I've got Magic Sword, which I wasn't able to get anything new for him, unfortunately. But hopefully, that will change coming up, so, well, we'll see. Alright, so, let's go ahead, and with this, we can make our way over to Zeltennia Castle. Now, we've got some scenes before the battle, and then we'll have a few scenes after the battle, so it's going to be a little bit of a sandwich episode in that sense. A heretic coming to church? Pretty bold. I have no time, so I'll ask you straight out. Why did the High Priest send you to Goltana? You came to Zeltennia to ask me that? Fine, I'll tell you. My duty is to assassinate Goltana and Orlandu. What? Shh, lower your voice. This is the real plan. We're trying to incite those dissatisfied with the government to revolt, thereby causing people to distrust the government even more. Both armies will try to put down the revolts, but won't have enough soldiers. Then what? They'll finish things trying to break the deadlock. All these recent revolts were the High Priest's plan, and to stop these, both armies are heading to Bethla. Everything is as you planned. Not quite yet, because during the battle, Larg and Goltana will both be killed by someone. Of course, the leaders will also be killed. Nanten's Orlandu, Hokuten's Zalbag and Daisadar. Losing their leaders, both armies will stop fighting and turn to peace. Then, the church will become the mediator, and the people will support the church entirely. They even threw in the Zodiac Brave legend. But the Zodiac Stone. Right now, you're the church's biggest obstacle. Aren't you trying to get the stones also? I'm not working for the church. What do you mean? It means I'll kill you if I have to. Well, it sure sounds like you're working with the church to me. I mean, if you straight out say, hey, I'm gonna kill you, and you're talking about the church's plan being opposed by you, that sure sounds like you're working for the church to me there, buddy boy. Don't worry, our reasons may be different, but we want the same thing. As long as we want the same thing, we won't be enemies. Come with me. Sorry, I can't. She needs me. She? Prince or princess. It doesn't matter as long as they're easily controlled. The High Priest's plan calls for a puppet government. You're just using Ovelia for your own ambitions? I don't know, but... But what? I would give my life for her. Delita. Is that strange? No, I believe you. Ramza, the church is surrounded. Come out quietly. That voice, it's Zalmo? Yep, he's back. Heh. And they interrupt the really preppy music to give us, well, the battle screen. So, we've got 5 party members, including Delita, as you might surmise. Okay, so what I want to do with this, like I mentioned, is what you'll want to do here is prioritize units that can strike at distance. So that's going to be Monica. That is going to be, actually, my red chocobo. And that is going to be Worker 8. So, yeah, I'm going to depend on my calculator to heal, basically, and we'll see how this goes. Welcome to battle number 40 at the church outside of Zeltennia Castle. You're the Black Knight, Hyrule. Why are you here? Now that you've seen me, I cannot let you live. Come on, Ramza. They're unknowingly part of the High Priest's plot. If you explain it well, they'd understand. Are you still so naive? Well, good luck. Yeah, I don't think they're going to listen to anything we have to say. So, we get our next battle with the objective... defeat Zalmo, which is why this battle can be cheesed so easily. I'm probably not going to cheese it, but basically, well, if I get a turn first, and I likely will, yeah, I'll show you basically what you could do if you wanted to. Ramza with Ignore Height can go ahead and scale all the way up here and start striking at these guys, which I may very well go ahead and do. A Chocobo, particularly a red Chocobo with Choco Meteor, can go ahead and hit Zalma right on the spot, as can Worker 8. And if you combine those two together, you can win the battle in about 2 minutes, maybe. But, that's a little too easy, so let's go ahead and charge up here. I'm going to have Ramza go up here and take on this knight. And then I'm going to have Delita, well, Delita's basically going to go swirling around the tower, because that's pretty much the thing that you do most of the time. Okay, let's see. Let me go ahead and see about a fireball, water ball. God, I really need to put concentrate on you. And lightning ball, it really doesn't matter, so let's see if this hits. Oh, it did. Wow, okay. I expected 51% to not hit. That's usually what happens. Alright, so Delita's going to charge around the sides, so you'll probably want somebody to accompany him, even though he is guest protected, so it's not really that big a deal if he falls. Dang, that hurt a lot. Still, you'll want to help him out a little bit, so I may end up sending Tabitha with him. Okay, now you... I want to just go ahead and park over here and have you start hitting these oracles, because between you and Worker 8, we should be able to take them out in 1 turn each. And if all else fails, if you want to, you can move, you notice you can move the Chocobo right up to Zalmo and start pecking him. Now there is a problem with that approach, because if you move him up here and you don't have any support, the Chocobo can end up being dead in a very awkward spot to where you can, in fact, lose your Chocobo. So I'm not going to move him at all, actually. Okay, now let's see. What's a common thread amongst our enemies here? Alright, that's level 8, experience 5. I could just do height of 4, and then that would hit just those 2, I guess, but let's see. Alright, that's XP 4. That's XP 3, or that level 4. That's level 3. And let's see. Okay, let's see. That's a prime. No, it's not. That's XP 3. That's XP 3. That's level 3. Well, phooey. Alright, well, XP 3 looks like it's probably going to be the better attack, but is that going to hit me, too? That's not going to hit you. And is it going to hit yourself? No. Not going to hit the Chocobo, not going to hit them. And I'm not worried about Worker 8 because Worker 8 is innocent, so yeah, it looks like XP 3 actually is the way to go with this. So, let's show off flares, shall we? Since I haven't used it before, might as well. It's way on crap down here, so you're going to spend some time trying to find it. But yeah, here we go. Alright, let's see. That is going to hit Worker 8. I don't think it will, but I don't really care. But it's going to hit both of those oracles. And yeah, I think we're in good shape. So let's see some flares, shall we? Yep, it's powerful. It's game-breaking. It's awesome. And it's mine. Okay, enough of that. Alright. Now, Zalmo, of course, is pretty much left with nothing to do because, well, never mind, he's going to start raising people from the dead. Okie dokie. Well, that's bad. And you're going to throw a potion at the other knight. Well, not the worst move in the world, ultimately, but a little confusing. I figured you'd go ahead and try to take me on, but oh well. Now, what are you going to... You're going to do nothing, okay. Alright, so, let's see. Now, what I can do is I can go ahead and bop Zalmo upside the head with this. But what I think I want to do is, let's see. Well, I could actually hit you, too. You notice, though, Worker 8 can hit almost every patch on the map without even moving, which is fantastic. So, let's go ahead and go after you, I guess. Now, another option with that is, I don't remember if Zalmo can be silenced or not. I actually might want to check that in a second. Let's see. He might have some equipment on that prevents it. I wouldn't be surprised if he does, actually. Let's see. We've got the... That doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. That... Wow, you actually could silence the guy. Okay. Alright, so we've got... Let's see, my Samurai. Let's move you around here and I guess do a Kimori just to get some protect on both of them. Not that they're really going to need it that much, but still, it's good to have anyway. Okay, so... Oh, crap. Well, I got rid of the sword. Oh, well. Alright, Ramza, you march around here. And let's go ahead and... Actually... Yeah, let's throw something at this knight, because I want to leave the other knight to... I want to leave the other knight to those guys, so... Wow, that hit twice in a row. I'm really surprised. I was expecting both of those to miss, and neither of them did. Okay, color me amazed. Alright, Choco Meteor can hit you a lot harder than normal, and can also hit you too, and, well, yeah, it'll kill you. Okay, that's fine. Then either Delita or my Samurai will be able to take care of the other one, and then that'll pretty much wrap it up, I think. Alright, you're just going to use Holy Explosion and take care of them. Okay, works for me, particularly since it's so powerful. Now, it probably doesn't hurt that I'm over-leveled at this point in time, which, and given that I've Brave-trained Beowulf, is to be expected. Okay, let's see. Well, Zalmo, you're the only enemy left, actually, and that's not what I meant to do. I meant to check your vitals. Let's see, XP, or level 5, that's XP prime number, so that's probably going to be the best bet here. Okay, let's see. XP, prime number, and let's go ahead and toss another flare your way. And that's going to hit your... Oh, crap, that's going to kill her. Okay, then, that is not the best option in the world. Let's see... Better option. What level? You're on... Or height. You're on... Okay, so that'd be height of 4. You guys are not on 4. Y'all aren't on 4. He's not. Ramza is not. So yeah, height of 4 is the better option, really. And this pretty much is going to finish the battle off, I think. I mean, it pretty darn well better. So height of 4, flare, and you get hit, and nobody else does. So, yep, that's perfect. Alright, the end. 656 damage, dear lord. Wow. Oh god, please punish the wicked. And that's it for him. So with that, we win battle number 40. And for our prize, we get 19,800 gil and an angel ring, which is a pretty good prize. What are you gonna do, Ramza? I had 2 reasons for coming to Zeltennia. One was to see you. The other is to see Count Orlandu. Thunder God Cid? I want his cooperation to uncover the church's plot. How? I have strong proof that will uncover the wrongdoing. The Germanic scriptures. When I met Olin, the Count's son-in-law, he promised me if I had proof he would stop the High Priest's conspiracy. Olin, huh? It's okay, she's one of us. Several people were sent from Moran to help me. She's one of them. Help? More like to keep an eye on you. Hey, come on. She knows everything. She's the only one we can trust in the Goltana army. You're the youngest Beolf, Ramza, right? My name is Balmafula. Good to meet you. And what do you want? The Hokutan are moving. Is Fort Bethla the target? Count Orlandu left for Bethla a while ago. Goltana's headed for Bethla, along with your Black Sheep Knights. A little too late. The battle won't end. I'm not giving up. I'll persuade the Count before any more die. I guess it's goodbye, Ramza. Stay alive, Delita. You too. You're letting him go? I know what he'll do. You even use your friends. Shut up! What do you know? I hate people like you. Hurry up and go! And that opens up our next destinations. First off to Bed Desert, which will obviously be our next battle, and then over to Bethla Garrison, where we were supposed to go all the way at the beginning of Chapter 2. Go figure. Okay, one thing I will note before moving forward, first off, you've got new propositions in Zeltennia and over here in Brevenia, so if you want to go ahead and do those, be my guest. You'll get your jobs basically more JP and such. Another thing I will also note about Zeltennia is it has an interesting little rumor. Cursed Island Nelveska. Now, this will open up a side quest event later in the game, but I would urge you to go ahead and open it up now, because, I mean, ultimately, it's not really important for the moment in terms of a battle, exactly, but keep in mind the fearsome Iron Sentinel. Yeah, that's going to be an indication of things to come. And also, by opening up that rumor, it opens up Nelveska. Now, this is not actually a battle point yet, although it shows up that way. What you can do is you can use this as sort of a save point for Zeltennia's propositions, so that you can just move back and forth between the two without having to get into any conflict. Alright, another thing I will also note, and I'm going to go ahead and go to the formation screen to show you this, and that is, what you'll want to do is prepare a couple things for the next battle upcoming, because, well, you could end up getting into a lot of trouble if you don't. And that is preparing some items or having some items that mitigate particularly against ice. White Robe is one of them. You can equip that. I mean, I can equip that on, well, basically 3 or 4 of my characters. I would need to move Ramza to either Samurai or Lancer. I'd need to move Timothy to Samurai. Of course, you've got Tabitha already there. You've also got my Wizard Calculator already there. So 2 of my party members can equip this already, and I can move a couple of others over. This would be good to have to mitigate ice. If you want to go more of the heavy route, then you've also got some shields in your inventory that can mitigate ice as well. Most notably the Flame Shield, which, if you are looking at more of a knight character, or even to some degree something of a dragoon, you can use that also. I'm not exactly sure what route I'm going to go on that, but we'll see. Also, another thing that you'll want to do is get some defense armlets for this upcoming battle. because the unit in question, particularly that is in charge of this battle, will use, well, don't move and don't act abilities. So you want to guard against that as well. Have both of those ready for this upcoming battle, and it will be a bit better. There is one mechanic of the battle coming up that is going to be a royal pain in the butt, but unfortunately there's nothing you can do about it. No matter what you equip, no matter what accessories you have or armor you have or what have you, yeah, not going to happen. So have those in place though, the white robes, the defense armlets, and you should be okay. So next time on Final Fantasy Tactics, I'm going to do some propositions. I'm probably going to butcher my Porky so I can get a Chantage, and then we're going to head to Bed Desert on the way to Bethla Garrison. So, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see y'all later.